Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Conan Exiles episode 17. When we left off, we just learned that our body despawns too quickly for as far away as it was to recover. A small loss, though, to be sure. The biggest thing we lost was the iron sword that we had, which we'd already repaired once. We didn't have much iron left on us, and we did stash 2 iron pickaxes and an iron axe back at our old camp. I almost said our camp, but we are bidding farewell to our little home. Now, originally I had said that I was going to go up here and set up a base, but I realized I've been around here and I've been through here and over here, and I really didn't see any place that jumped out at me for a base. This place seemed to have difficult guys. I'm more thinking now I want to check this area out. I know we set up a base over here, but there's a whole lot of stuff here that we have not explored, and I would like to check that out. So we're going to work our way over in that direction and just see if a place jumps out at us. This next base I set up I would like to be probably our main base, in that I understand we'll have little camps in various areas, but I want this next one to be a nice permanent area. I don't want to be reconstructing everything all over again every time. So my goal is we have to make an outpost, so, you know, in a zone for collecting or using resources. Then we just make an outpost, but that by and large, we need plant fibers. By and large, we're only going to have one main city, and everything else is just going to be a little hub, like a stopping off point. Process a few things, sleep, cook, you know, and then that be the end of it. Oh, you know what I didn't get any water. I need to go get some water. Fill up my water skin, which we'll do right here at this lake. Stay away from that rhinoceros. Alright, water, and then we'll fill up our flask. Alright. Now let's take a peek on the map and see where we are. No, don't mess with me, please. I'm not in the mood. Alright, so we need to just keep heading west. We could check some of this out. This area is somewhat of an unexplored area to us, but I would like to see if there's any kind of iron elsewhere other than the area I found. Just because it was the first area that I found iron doesn't mean we have to set up over there. There's a lot of NPC camps, and we could end up settling down in the other river that was over there, but then we're just on another river again. And I really would like to find a really cool cliff. A really cool cliff face or something to settle up on for our next location. We're going to need a lot of hides, so I'm going to gather this. Now, I did read a trick about killing these gazelles. Let me see if this works. I read that if you have a torch... No, maybe only at night. I read somewhere online that if you have a torch, they tend to not run from you, which I guess was just... It's either only a thing that happens at night, or it was just bad intel. In any event, they do indeed run from you even when you have a torch out. So, bad info. Not gonna sweat it. Alright, let's check our map. Yeah, so this river over here is something I really wanted to check out. And go to this zone. There's no reason for us to settle on one area. I felt like I was putting pressure on myself, really, to establish a location very quickly. And in fact, you know, I reached out online to look for possible base locations that people had identified that were really good, and really the game's just too new. There's not a lot of information out there. Some of it's really tough to find, so I thought if nothing had stood out to me yet as a solid base location, then the ideal process would be to keep looking and exploring and find new areas that we have not been to. We have our new armor, our high strength, we're pretty self-sufficient. There's no reason to fear traveling in areas as long as the enemies are known to us. Now, if we see groups of black spiders or dark spiders, we're gonna stay clear of them. But as far as like these hyenas go, they're a joke. The rhinoceri don't seem to really focus on you. Is that a storm? What's going on? The rhinoceri don't really seem to focus on you a whole lot. Oh, snap. Okay, okay. I don't want to take on a huge group of hyenas, though. That would just be silly. So because of that, I'm not going to be afraid to explore. There's a lot going on. Come on. As you can see, even a couple of hyenas at once, not a big deal. Fairly easy, actually. Fairly easy indeed. What is this? Huh. Oh, it's the bridge. Who sees me? You do? Okay, come on. Now, you make contact. Come on. All these gazelles. Catching my sword by accident. So how do you like me now? Look at that armor. Holding strong. I am noticing a slight damage reduction in what I'm doing. That's not going to be good. Okay, okay. Let's stop for a hot second. In fact, let's pull back here. We need to heal up is what we need to do. Need to heal up and not get caught right now by anything else. Let's just hold our position. We've cleaned this area out. Get some visibility on stuff. Okay, alright. Wow, this is really cool. So I guess this is where the road would have continued. So I'm trying to see how this bridge would have tied into this other road. It looked like this was a road that went this way, so I guess maybe the road turned, or... They said all roads lead to the city. This road is pointed kind of away from the city, though, so I don't know if that's a for sure thing. Alright, we're getting our health back. Slow and steady, we're getting our health back. I don't know if I want to go down there. Let's keep exploring up here. I don't see any iron here, though. Village. Well, we don't want to go there. Let's stay clear of them. I don't know, it's just one... Is it just one guy? We might be able to take on just one guy. Yeah, let's do it. Oh! Are you not hostile? What's going on? Nunu the cannibal?
Stay your hand, stranger. Come, look into the pit. The Lord of Empty Abodes awaits therein. I am his shaman, Nunu. Your coming was revealed to me in the whispering of a bat's wings.
In the whispering of a bat's wings? Yeah, let's do that. Let's learn a religion. Oh man! Oh, that's great. What else?
My heart has a question. Do you know the Lord of Empty Abodes?
Well,
He knows you, child, through the flesh of your kind. He hungers to know more. All flesh is knowledge, every savory thought. Bring us knowledge of others. York is generous.
Oh my, okay.
We are exiled without conviction. Our crimes are of no moment. My crime was my belief. What matter the age of the flesh that my lord consumes?
Wow.
Does the Lord of Empty Abodes make a distinction between flesh in the womb and flesh outside of it? Now my tribe walks without a shaman, and I seek the pure flesh to feed my god.
No, I don't... Look at this. Oh man, this is cool. Wow, that's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. So wait, it said I learned Acolyte of Yogg. So does that mean... Oh, sure enough. Oh my! I can sacrifice pit made for the glory of Yogg. A rudimentary axe created from a jawbone bound to a stout branch. Purified flesh. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well that was kind of cool, but now we've run up against this cliff face. I think we're going to have to go around this way. I don't know how close I want to get to that city. We might just continue up the river this direction and kind of stay away from the city a little bit. I think that's what we're going to do. We're starting to get really weighed down with all this extra stuff. Let's... Oh... I don't know. Let's... We can drop this stuff here in a little bit. Let's continue for now. I don't think we're going to skin anybody else for the time being. Oh my. Okay. Alright. No big deal, and you're glitched. That's perfect, because I don't know if I could have handled a 4. Alright. 4 of them, just like that. Well, this armor is making money. I'm gonna claim it's the armor, but it's probably the fact that we've been dumping points into strength like mad. I'm sure that has something to do with it. Alright, what is it? Another hyena. Done. Alright, you're done. Look at this, like this land bridge here. That's pretty neat. Let's... Because this river ties to where we were looking at making a base anyways. Let's stay on the west coast of it. We'll steer clear of the city. I don't know how far the scorpions extend out from the city, but we're going to avoid them. That's for sure. Look at all these gazelle. Wow. See, this is pretty cool. I like this. We need some twine. No, we have some twine. We'll just gather more plant fibers. That's fine. Let's go ahead and eat a steak. We can drop this putrid flesh. Eat one of these water skins. Alright. That looks like an NPC camp. Maybe I don't want to cross. Maybe we'll stick with the original plan. There's a rhinoceros. Really close to the city, though. I don't like that. Well, maybe that's an NPC we can talk to. I forgot there are NPCs in this world that we can talk to. See, but that thinking is what got me going into villages and getting my butt kicked a lot. So I don't necessarily want to just wander up with reckless abandon, but we can take a peek and see what it looks like, make an assessment from there. Yeah, see, they seem to be in a battle stance. They're tough to see, but they look like they're ready for combat. They're all standing with their weapons out. Not like that guy who's just walking around. Let's pass them by. What is this? Gaining corruption? Nope. Nope. No! No! Alright, we're going across the river. We're doing it. Go, go, go. Oh, out of stamina. Yep. Come on. No, don't die in the shallow water. Don't do that. Crocodile! No! Maybe the crocodile will fight with them. Oh, I need to jump off the waterfall. I do. Come on. Come on. Go, 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 go. No, another crocodile. We're running. We are running. Go, go, go. We're going to jump right off this waterfall. No, we're not. We're going to take this way. No, we're jumping off the waterfall. We're doing it. Oh, rhinoceros. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, man. So not good. Oh, there he is. There's a guy. Run. We need stamina back. This is so horrible. So horrible indeed. Oh, I've been gored. Oh, this is not good at all. Yeah.
God take you.
Not good at all. I made a horrible decision. That's what I did. Killed by Hyborian Exile. Where am I? What is... Oh, this is our... Okay. This is our jungle home. And I didn't put down a bed. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Probably gonna regret that. No, I'm just gonna say we are gonna regret that. So the one saving grace... Oh, is there a saving grace? We have one iron pick. We're getting more iron. Oh, goodness. Well... And hide. We can get more hide to make armor. That's not a problem. Okay, let's assess. And we have... Really, we have no food as well. Alright, let's start with the basics. Let's get an iron sword. We'll go get some meat. We'll get some hide. So, here's what I think I'm going to do. Is I'm going to stick with the original plan. I never should have changed it. Although I did learn something cool and different. I did learn this. Maybe we should make one of those, maybe? Oh, it uses bone. Well, okay, now we have a use for all this bone we've got. Okay. Alright, so this river, it was no good. Really, I should have stayed on the other side of the river away from that NPC camp. Ah. Yeah, and then the rhinoceros. It was just no good. We know we can get up here. We know we can cut through here, get up here. We know there's iron there. I never should have deviated. We wouldn't have learned the religion, which I think is going to be cool. But not much we can do. Press on, we shall. Oh, I don't need the bark. I need branches. We have branches, actually. We have branches. We can make more. Gosh, why did I take all the food? I should have known better than that. Take all the stuff with me. Oh, and I said we'd never be back. I doomed us. I jinxed myself. Said we'll never be back. I couldn't have been more mistaken. Took all the coal. Oh, sad day. No, it's not too bad. We haven't lost any levels. We did learn new stuff. Look, I can make hide out of this thick hide. In fact, we should go ahead and do that right now. Is it 1 for 1? It is 1 for 1. I'm not sure, though, if that's going to be... Oh, no, it makes 2. No, I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it. We should just hold on to that for the time being. We can gather hide as we go. So we'll need sticks, we'll need stone. Make ourselves a sword and axe. Get some plant fibers going. It's a brutal world out there. It really is. 1 minute, you're living high on the hog. The next minute, you're getting gored by a rhinoceros and stuck inside his body because you have no more stamina. I almost wonder if I should be putting points into agility so I can move faster. And or grit for more stamina. Maybe putting everything into strength isn't the way to go. Maybe that's what led us astray. I'm not sure. I'm really just not sure. Well, there's no turning back now. No rolling back of the clock. I generally like to play games as they are set on their default setting to get a feel for the game itself, how it's designed, what its balancing is, and then, you know, this will help you, the viewer, decide if these settings are right for you. You know, if you decide playing single player that these restrictions are a little steep, well, you know that because I'm showing you the cost of death and the scale for level gain and experience and all of that stuff, so that you can make those decisions. But for me, I'm a little bit of a purist. I generally don't like to change the game up very much from the way it's designed. That's just me. Your mileage may vary, and that's perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Oh, we need to get some more stone. We have one iron pickaxe remaining, so all hope is not lost. We'll be able to harvest our iron really, really fast. Get 100 iron really quickly, and then probably get a bunch of stone really fast. Get a forge going. I'm just gonna stick with the original plan. I was kind of excited to meet a new NPC and learn a new religion, but at the same time, I'm not excited about losing my stuff. But who would be excited about losing your stuff? I mean, you know, that's to be expected. It really is. A little bit of disappointment. Improvised torch, we need more plant fibers. Well, we're going to have to go with the plant fiber clothing for now, unfortunately. That is the way of things. Alright. Let's get our sword. Let's start working our way over there. We'll gather plant fibers and make armor as we travel. Oh, what am I saying? Oh, we need food. Yeah, so we're gonna have to hunt a few guys, come back, cook the food up. We'll get hide, because we're gonna need to make a water skin, so we'll get some hide. We'll probably make some better armor anyways. We could make a bow and arrows to go after some of these gazelle. I'm not gonna worry about that just yet. Crocodile, huh? Okay, let's do it. Yep. There you go. Not so bad. We can handle a crocodile. Get that thick hide, and I think since we already have thick hide back at the base, we're just gonna turn what we have into regular hide. Not a huge reason to hold on to it at this point. We're gonna need a lot of these branches back. So we're gonna have to do some gathering, some killing. We're still getting experience. They can take our items, but they can't take our levels. They can't take our knowledge. Nope. Another one. Whew. Okay. A little scary. Let's stick with these plant fibers for now. We're gonna need a lot of twine. Pretty sure we can get this hide off of our bar here. Alright, let's make a bunch of twine. I am not going to go back to plant fiber armor. I have to go back to the stone tools, but there's plenty of hide around here. Enemies that I can kill easily for hide. To make plant fiber armor would just, no. We're not going to do that. We are, however, going to go back and cook some food here in a little bit. So let's... Well, we got 6 savory meat right now. We're going to need more than that. Let's go ahead and get some wood so we have some wood for the fire. still hanging out here at our home away from home, our island. We tried to leave it. I tried to talk smack about it. I've cursed it. I've cursed it for having a tree growing inside of it. I've dismissed it as being unnecessary and temporary. But for the time being, for better or for worse, this really is our home. And it's not right of me to talk ill of it. It has been good to us overall. It really has. So we're going to continue. Oh, look at this. Eggs. Don't mind if I do. I was getting a little hungry. I was. In fact, I think I'm going to eat them right in front of you. How's that for a kick in the face? Alright, kill some more hyenas. We'll get some more hide, get some more meat. Oh, 3 of them? Oh, just 2. Good. There you go. Come on, give up that hide. You know you want to. Another one, please. Another one. That's what I need. More dead hyenas in my life. Still seems like the ostriches were the biggest bang for our buck on experience. I really should have done that ostrich hunting campaign I mentioned. I mean, I started to. I should have stuck with it. So that's another good reason to set up over here. This river was full of ostriches. It's food for thought. It's food for thought. Even the rhinoceros seem to give at least equal to the ostriches in experience, if not a little less. And they are a much bigger pain to fight. They really are. Alright, so we're going to make a bow. Oh, but that just takes up that much more twine. And right now we're kind of running around without armor. Naked as the day we were born. That's okay. We'll save our twine. Could go after these gazelles, though. We really could. They're really easy to kill with a bow. It's easy experience. Easy meat and hide currently. Yep, I've talked myself into it. Let's do it. We'll just get more wood and more stone. We'll gather more plant fibers. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Sometimes you just got to get back to basics. You know, the old stone sword and the stone and the bow with the stone arrows. Back to basics. Sometimes you just have to. And it's not anybody's fault. Well, no, it is my fault. I'm being generous to myself. It is my fault. But I tend to not beat myself up for my mistakes and my shortcomings. For that is the nature of these games. Is having these moments. And I have incredible fortitude when it comes to perseverance. I like to think that I do anyways. Let's get some of this. Ooh! Hurt my hand. Let's get some of this stone so we have stuff to repair our tools with. We're just going to make a bunch of arrows and we're just going to clean up some gazelle. That's what we're going to do. Alright. Arrows are made. Let's get some more plant fibers. We're going to need to make a bunch of twine. More branches. For arrows. Yep. Even more arrows, please. Get some of this double stone action. There we go. That helps. That helps a lot. Okay. Ooh. But the branches, we had so many branches stockpiled. The branches and twine, I think, are what I'm going to miss the most. Of all the things. We're carrying our iron pick on us. I don't know if that's necessarily the way I want to go about that. Alright, we have quite a few arrows now. Let's start putting some of these gazelle down. You're first. No, you're first. They're decent experience, too. There's really no reason not to hunt them, other than I don't like having to get the 50 stone and spend all the branches, but at this point, it's easy meat, easy hide, easy experience. Might as well. If you think about it, the gazelle are actually a really good way to regain the hide and the meat that we lost in a very short amount of time, with no risk of death. How many other creatures in this game can you say that about? You get a lot of hide, a lot of meat, and there's no risk of death? Not many. Not many at all. It's a good reason to take some accuracy, though, on our next level. We might hold off on the strength for the time being. Just for the time being. I thought there was a third deer around here. I don't see him. Yeah, let's go back. Let's cook the meat we have. Process some of this hide into armor. And then we'll do some more gazelle hunting. And then, I don't even want to jinx it, but we are relocating. That is a thing. We're not going to be deterred by a little bit of adversity. We will relocate. I assure you. Now, where exactly and when? That's a broader topic of discussion. But, as with any good story, there will be challenges. And I'm not going to jinx myself any more than I already have, trying to call my shots. I try. I think it's a cool thing to do. And then really it just ends up in devastation. That's all it does. Alright. Let's come over here and let's make some armor. What can we make with this? One of you, and then that's it. Well, it's a start. We do have our arrows, so we can make a lot more arrows here with the stone. And then we're just going to prioritize killing the gazelle for a little bit. Until we get ourselves back flush with food and hide, to where we have armor and enough hide to continue repairing our armor. So we're going to need branches. That's one of the things we're going to need. If I recall, there's a lot of them underneath this overpass over here. If I recall, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing a lot of branches over here. Oh, we burned up a good bit of our stockpile with that death, though. We did. It was a crushing blow, but not to the overall progress. The experience continues. The levels will continue, and we can regather everything. It's not like we lost anything that can't be regathered. There you go. It's Stick City. Look at all these. Are branches, not sticks. Branches. That's what I said. It's Branch City. Look at that. Look at that. That's good. Nice source of branches, really close to home. Alright, arrows, please. 2 more. Sounds good. We can get ourselves a lot of gazelle. They're easy experience too. That's the thing. It's like danger-free experience, just make arrows. If we had the iron sword, we'd go after the ostriches. We don't. We will get one again. We know how to make it. We have a pick for getting the iron for the sword very quickly. So I'm not worried about that. Just need to get the armor, really. Just need to get the armor, and then we can go on our way. And we may return one day. We may not. I'm not even going to pretend like I know for a fact now. I felt very cocky. I think that's part of the problem. I was arrogant. I believed that I would be able to handle anything with my whole 10 strength. What is that? 10, yeah, 10 strength. I was big and bad, and nobody would be able to mess with me. It almost seemed like the axe gathered more plant fibers off that bush than I get by hand. That's interesting. Look at all these branches. Well, we have branches on our own island. Who needs to worry about branches? Not when you have this many. Alright, we got some food now. Getting there, huh? We are getting there. That's going to be where we wrap things up, though. So we are making progress again. We're making progress again towards things that we already had once. And yeah, let's not forget to put down a plant fiber bed before we forget all about that. That is a thing we want to do, and set our spawn point here, because I don't want to even take it for granted that we're safe here. That's not even a thing I want to do. These seeds, we're going to drop more of these off. The bone, I guess we'll hold on to the bone for now. I'm going to need some to make that altar thing, which we are going to make at our new location. Pretty well set up. Ready to get some hide and food in the next episode, which I guess we have food. We're ready for more hide and more food. That'll be next episode. So this has been Conan Exiles episode 17. I hope you had fun watching, because as always, I had fun playing. So come back next time where it is redemption time, where I promise I will go a whole episode without dying. That much I will say. And watch, I'll be wrong. I will have jinxed myself, but I'm still going to say it because we deserve it. We all deserve it. But until then, take care.